So up to this point, I have gotten by on this game by not upping my stats using JP. And I think, in my opinion, is kind of the double-edged sword of locking stat boosts behind the same system as your skill system. Because... Give me just a moment. Alright, sorry about that. I actually have something else in the background while I'm playing the game right now. So, there was a poll, and I wanted to answer on the poll. But yeah, the thing about that is, it feels like you are incentivized to, at some point, up your stats using your points. But I don't know when I'm going to stop learning skills, so that's why I don't want to waste my points on upping my stats. I know that sooner or later I will need to do so, but right now, let's see how far we can get by with what we have. But anyway, welcome back to Celestial Legacy. We're going through this place. This is apparently another ice dungeon. Oh yeah, it's another ice dungeon. So, off screen I did prepare for the ice dungeon. I don't know what kind of ailment hell we're about to deal with, but I did give Zeltaf a flame tongue rune, and I put the ice shields on everyone who needs ice shields. So let's get going. I'm hoping to get... Oh, here we go. Alright, what we got? I fucking one-shot him. So, I also... Wizard robe. I also put the sapphire ring on Lena, so that way she doesn't get, like... You attacked me before? Oh my god, they're all weak to fire. And they give decent EXP. Level 43 on my boy. I also gave Garrett the wallet just because money. I don't know what kind of ailments I'm going to be dealing with, especially because I one-shot that other enemy earlier. Alright, well... I was gonna check something. Alright, yeah, we got a wizard robe. Is that a better thing I have? It is a better piece of equipment than what I have, so congratulations, Malice. We got a free new equip. Alright, what fresh hell is this? Okay. I see a rope, and I see a snowball. And I see a chest I can't reach. Okay. There's no boss in this dungeon, by the way, so we don't need to worry about a boss fight. Can't get over there either, so we need to go this way. Okay, this seems pretty straightforward so far. What in fuck's name is this thing? Frost Facade! Let me guess, you have something. Yes, you have colossal amounts of HP that I'm going to lower by an extreme amount once I use Graviga. You resist. Cleave. Okay, that didn't do that much. Alright, try and get his item. He obviously has something good on him. I could just pilfer. Okay, he's actually starting to hurt a little bit. Alright, I could just pilfer. Never mind, no I can't. Alright, well. I could wait until I build up enough meter to pilfer. Meanwhile, let's just heal. Because obviously, this guy's a recolor of that enemy from the volcano dungeon. So obviously, if he's a recolor of that other guy, then that means he's got something good. Never mind, it wasn't worth it. Slow him down. Murder him. Waste of my frickin' time. Look at that, not even good enough EXP to be worth fighting him. Barely gives me any money too. Not even worth it. Alright, what do we got? It's a pretty straightforward area so far. Remedy. Alright, what's... the hell is this? Alright, what does this other guy have? Winter's Breath. I almost accidentally attacked Zeltaf. Oh, come on, man. The jellyfish is Wizard Rose, but the only character who really wants that is Malice, so I don't really care. Oh! So that's the ailment of the hour. Warlock Staff. Well, I found the resident ailment of this dungeon. Disease is back. at least they give good EXP. I got a magic powder. Could use those. Alright, well, good thing I have 500 billion serums. Alright, well, I have lots of money, so I don't need the wallet anymore, so, because now I know what the resident ailment is. Let's get ready for the resident ailment. Star pendants for everyone. What is this music even? I also have the Ring of Arcana, which doubles item drop chance, but I don't care about that much. And Meows already has one, so it's up here. Yeah, I don't even want to look at that. That looks just terrible. Alright, what's over here then? That looks awful. Oh, it's you again. Yeah, no, thank you. I don't want to fight you. You're not even worth fighting. Bye. I don't even care if I lose meter. I can get that back easily. I just don't want to fight that guy. Okay, there's that again. So how do I get over there? Alright, we never saw what Winter's Breath had. I have no points. Also, it's kind of hilarious that Malice is now fast, just as fast as Garrett. Well, we're not gonna find out because the fight's pretty much over. Oh, he still inflicts a speed ailment, even though his attack doesn't do damage. That's dumb. Alright, hold on. Let's see. While the water spots are up, I can't move past them on the ground. While I'm standing on a platform, it should be okay. Oh my god, this looks pretty. Magic powder. Alright, so this looks like the right way, meaning that there's probably something on that other path that I ignored willfully because I looked at it for 3 seconds and it looked awful. So let's go see how bad that is before we go. Alright, Winter's Breath. I can steal now. Alright, yeah, you had Warlock Stabs, never mind. Forgot. Well, now I have 2, so if I can just stockpile on them and then sell any extra ones for money. Thracia style. And then Zeltap just murders everything. Like, yeah, they're gonna lower my speed, but, you know, I don't care. I still just steal your stabs and then murder you. Meanwhile, I really need to build up Garrett's energy again. This is kind of one of those times where Phoebe would be useful over Lena because she can use Innervate. But I don't have her right now, so I don't have Innervate. I also still haven't taught Holy Nova because it's based on luck. Alright, is this another ice puzzle? Of course it is. Fuck me. Alright. Oh, there's a chest over there. Okay. Alright, this isn't so bad so far. This looks pretty straightforward. I think the hard part is going to be getting back when I'm done here. Okay, so far so good. That was surprisingly easy. Alright, what's in this chest? Monsters! Oh, it's just the box. Oh, he has a ring. I want the ring. Don't kill him immediately. Oh my god, I do too much damage. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to haste up. Eyelays app. Garrett, I need you to... There you go. Alright. We got it. Murder him. I don't care about him anymore. Destroy him. Also, like everything else in this dungeon, use weak to fire. And land edge attack. I haven't looked at the Warlock staff yet. Could you please stop eye lasering, Garrett? Well, actually, this is a perfect opportunity for me to build up energy from spamming attack. I mean, after all, this dude's not doing all that much. Except for that, which is actually very bad, because now Malice can't use any magic. Can I still... I found the loophole. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to worry about that. There is an optional boss. We'll have the ability to... Oh, right, yeah, he has that too. But, you know, everything in this dungeon uses ice. So I kind of just figured ice resistance in everyone. Alright, you know what? Let's hit him with the Dust Strike. Zeltath still proving himself to be the best party member in the game. Once again, Zeltath is another character who would heavily benefit from having Phoebe in the party because of Innervate, since you do need energy to use Dust Strike. Like, it feels like everyone except, like, Barth, because Barth barely does anything, benefits a lot from having Phoebe in the party because she can use Innervate. Also, I am silenced again. I really don't care that much I'm silenced. Especially because I can just do that. My haste is gone. Well, that's great. Jesus, this... Okay, he's gone. Thank God. Decent amount of EXP. Lena's level 45. Lots of JP that I wish that my backup party members got. We got Arcane Dust and Magic Powder. And money. Well, that was only slightly worth it. Did you get a new thing at level 45? No. Watch, by the end, I'm probably gonna end up having to wait till like level 50 to get something new. And now I have to... Yup, here we go. This is what I thought was gonna happen. The hard part is gonna be getting back. Fortunately, there were no encounters when on these ice floors. Because if there were encounters on the ice floors, I would probably be complaining about it because it would be very annoying. It'd be like going through Ice Path in Gen 2 of Pokemon, but then every like 5 steps you get into an encounter because of the freaking ice. But that's that, Salt. So now the question of the moment is, how do we get down there? There's obvious cave entrance there, and that snowball, and that rope. So there must be some way to get over there from somewhere. Also encounters. Oh, a new enemy. Frozen Shade. Zeltath murder. Meows attack. And Lena attack. Oh. Well, so much for that. At the very least, we can steal from you before you die. I still wish that Garrett had Mug, because it would make my life a little easier. Because then I could finish off an enemy and attack at the same time. That's like the one thing Barf has over Garrett. The fact that he has Mug. Oh my god. I mean, at least Garrett has the guaranteed steal move with Pilfer, I guess, but... I don't know. I think I would like Mug more than Pilfer. I'm just saying. Also, I forgot to... Okay, good. I have resistance to that. Alright, let's just beat you up then. I don't really care about speed. I am still going to have to do my big monster grind before the end of the game. Alright, let's see what this thing is. Warlock Staff is a two-handed weapon. We should stockpile on them so I can sell extras later. I mean, I'm going to give one to Phoebe right now, so that way I don't forget about it. But those are probably going to be in the shop when we reach town. So that's one less thing I have to buy. Alright, let's navigate this fresh hell. So the water geysers are down, we can walk past them. But if they're up, we can't. In addition to that, we can... not do that. Okay. Well, this is annoying. You know what else is annoying? These guys. Oh my god. Right, I have to remember that stealing things usually still doesn't work when we have 24 luck. Because luck is tied... is a stat that you have to upgrade with your points, and you can't get any from level ups. Because, you know, you have to go Final Fantasy X with how luck operates. Alright. Wait a minute. Uh-huh. Okay, I'm starting to understand how this place works. Alright, I see the gimmick of this dungeon now. There's a switch over there. Well, let's see what we can grab right now. Muramasa! That sounds like something Keiji could use. Yes, it is. It's better than what he had by a country mile. That's a lot more strength to give him. That's an encounter. Oh, it's this guy. Never mind. Well, goodbye. Your friend in the fire dungeon was far better. At least he gave me shields. High ethers I can literally just buy. Alright, what do we got? Phoenix Ash. We cannot go back that way. But we can go this way. Another magic powder. Another encounter. Okay, the jellyfish are actually good because they have good stealables. You know, if I could actually get them. I mean, if we can paralyze them, we stall for a little bit, so I can go for another steal chance. Oh my god, it's 24 luck! Why am I suddenly now having problems stealing? What? Zeltas we're gonna... Okay, you didn't kill him. Garrett, I hate you so much right now. Garrett, why are you so... Why does he like to flip-flop between being decent and sucking absolute ass at stealing? Honestly, Garrett, why? Please. I know you're not getting paid for this, but please do better. Honestly. Alright, what did we come all the way over here for? A Phoenix down. I can literally buy those. Oh, okay, there we go. That's how it works. Chiseled armor. Wait, didn't I get an item like that before? Yeah! From the freaking Teldrassil dungeon fight. Why am I not using this? The only reason I don't have it on Zoltef is because he has the Atlas armor. Well, now we have two of them, I guess. Alright, I see now. So that's the gimmick here. Fuck me. You? Okay, no, I don't want to deal with you. Bye. Alright, there we go. Another magic powder. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. There's nothing over there. It's just this chest. Alright, there we go. So now we can come all the way over here, which will probably take us... God knows where. Where the hell am I? Oh, okay. Here we are. Let down the rope. And that opens that. Alright. So where did I come all the way over here for? Ancient armor. Alright, can I use that? Or is that heavy armor? It is heavy armor. Oh, that's why I had the Crusader helm on. Yeah, I'll take the sacrifice to my stats. Alright, ancient armor is basically just very good armor. The Atlas armor gives me resistances, so I kind of want to hold on to that instead. Alright, so that's that. So I'm assuming that the gimmick here is we gotta knock down the snowballs in order to progress. Yep, because this is exactly where we were before. And there's the exit over there. So we're basically we're already almost out. I'm kind of shocked. This was a short dungeon. Which means that if I want to get through, I need to hit the switch again. I mean, I have to walk all the way back around. Because now the path is clear. Alright, oh fuck me. Alright, who's the last guy we're gonna have to fight? Alright, let's try and get what we can get. Right, I forgot. Now all of a sudden my luck stat is basically 0. Okay, I forgot. Yep, and that's why I have the Crusader helm on. Now I understand why I didn't take it off. And not just because I forgot about the fact that I got the armor before. Oh my god, Garrett, please. I don't want to waste my points on fucking Pilfer, honestly. So if I kill this guy before you get your turn... I'm diseased. Garrett, I swear to God. There you go. Alright, we at least got a spare Warlock staff. Alright, Lena. Okay, I will admit there's one other thing Barf has going for him. He can cure disease. Like, I'll give him that. He can cure disease. I got holy water. Cool. Alright, let's get out of here. I want to get out of this disease-ridden hellscape of ice and snow. I mean, I live in the Northeast. Ice and snow is basically a common factor in the wintertime. Alright, we made it! This is it! Delphina! Welcome to Delphina. We have isolated ourselves from the rest of the world, but we don't turn away visitors, especially those who have braved the trek to get here. Oh, cool. Alright, let's place. Whoa! Is there anything particular you're looking for? The residential district is where most of the homes are. We're looking to do some shopping. Head to the commercial district. The administrative district has this capital tower where the seat of our government is located. Our ships are docked at the airport, but I don't think you'll have need of it. I mean, surely an outsider like you wouldn't own an airship. Alright, the president. Isn't he? Oh, this patent chooses technology is great. Alright, so let's go to the commercial district so we can check out the shops. Jeez, this is a town. By the way, this is the last town in the entire game. So, I guess it's kind of a shock, not a surprise that this place is the most impressive looking place so far. These weapons are fucking pricey. Alright, we can buy a diamond blade. Buy 2 of those for our boys. Purium blade, peacemaker. It's better than what I have right now. Demon rod. I think I already have one. I already have one of those. And a spear. Alright, I don't really want the spear. Well, let's hook up our 2 boys with the diamond swords. I'm not using 2-handed weapons anymore because the shield, like having a 50% chance to not have anything useful in the shop that I already don't have. Yeah, that's basically a guarantee. Alright, well, I don't need anything up here. And the item shop probably just has the same old, same old. There is a cat we need to look for here. And let me see. It's the same old, same old. The item shops almost never seem to change anymore. But give me just a second. I'll be right back. Alright, so I was originally... Oh, here's the inn. Okay. But it doesn't matter. We're going to have access to healing for free soon. So we need to go back to the residential district because there's actually something there we need. Fortunately, we have this. Here in the residential district, we're going to find another cat. But, oh boy, we're going to do something involving the crazy cat lady. Before that, let's go and advance the plot. Because right now, we can't leave this place using our airship until we go to the administrative district. And I guess this is the place. Welcome to the capital tower. The president upstairs would like to speak to him. He has a very easygoing schedule. Wow, that's convenient. We are literal outsiders to this isolated city, and he's just willing to see us for free? Howdy. Ah, here you are. Allow me to formally welcome you to Delphina. I am President Wilhelm, the leader of our fine city. I trust you have had a pleasant stay so far. Yeah, it beats crawling around this icy caves and being outside. A pain, I know. I figured that was how you came to be here. You see, Delphina is a city of high technology thanks to our excavation of the Celestial Ruins. There are more to be found here than anywhere else in the world. But I'd like to know how exactly you managed to reach the continent. Our neighboring nations rely on naval vessels for transportation, with the seas the way they are. Actually, we got here by way of airship. Truly! Then the other seas must have finally developed air travel! No, they haven't. Well, not really. We found the Triton in room beneath Acre. In that case, it'll still be a matter of time. Perhaps our period of isolation is coming to an end. But enough about that. The land in this region is rather harsh and not suitable for landing an airship. If you would like, we'd be happy to allow your ship to land at the airport. That'd be great. If we don't want to go back to those cases. Yeah, I don't either! Excellent. I'll have our tower personnel contact your train and guide it to the airport. Then we can discuss at length why we've come so far to reach this place. Right, I need to get everyone here first. Wow, that was convenient. So, please explain your purpose here. Being the first outsiders here in many years, I'm very curious. What, you don't know about the end of the world scenario happening outside? We need your help. The portal that opened in the sky. We know its true purpose. A powerful demigod called Mantorok is trying to destroy our world, and that portal is his means of entry. We have been trying to study the portal, but our ships cannot get closer to it. But there's little we can do to help you. It's true that conventional airships cannot reach the portal. However, an experimental ship called the Valkyrian was designed to traverse interdimensional vectors. The Valkyrian? We don't actually know where the Valkyrian is, but seeing how Delphina is so much more advanced, thought if there's any place yet unfound, it would be here. That is somewhat true. All the ruins in this region have been thoroughly studied and accounted for, so I must regretfully tell you there are none left. Wonderful, so we came all this way for nothing. Not quite, my friend. Did you know there are celestial ruins to be found even deep in the deep oceans? They must have been kept well hidden. Even I did not know that. We recently discovered a large geological deposit beneath an island northeast of here. I commissioned the Deep Sea Research Facility the task of studying it. So they found a way to reach it? Airships couldn't land there. That's correct, so they've developed a new type of vehicle that could travel underwater. We call it a submarine. In the air, under the water? Make up your mind! Can it really get us to that island? It's about to embark on its maiden voyage. If you would like, we would be honored to have you aboard. I'm lucky. A living celestial and a scholar like me would expedite the process greatly. Then it's settled. Proceed east to the Deep Sea Research Facility and speak to our technicians. They will take you aboard and hopefully return with good news. Sounds good to me. One more thing. Now that your Triton has docked at the airport, you can come and go as you please. So we fly the Triton over the landing pad outside and the tower crew will guide you in. When you wish to embark, return to your ship from the open airport docking pad. Post the sign will indicate its location. Alright, cool. Wow. Jesus Christ, we got like MVP treatment and we literally just happened to show up in an airship. That's cool. Alright, well, we're going back to the ship because we could heal there for free. And then we will go and try our hand at a certain something. I don't think we're gonna win this first try. Alright, where's our... Is this it? Yes, it is. Alright. Let's heal up. And then we need to prepare ourselves. So I think coming up, I am actually going to take Phoebe over Lena. This is the wrong way. The heal spy is over here. Dummy. But yeah, I think I'm going to take Phoebe over Lena for one specific reason. I have no idea how this fight's gonna play out. So I think it's better for me to have something reliable. I mean, I know that Lena's reliable, but Phoebe has better heals. I'm also going to intentionally neuter her heart by giving her the Elm Staff. The boss we're going to be fighting is able to be silenced, so I want to have a way of inflicting silence. We also want silence protection, so we have the brat, so we'll just give her some good shit. I'm gonna give her an emerald ring and the 2 stars. Reduce her MP cost. She's gonna be primarily casting. We want silence protection for anyone who can be silenced. So Malice wants silence protection. And then... Where's my items? Give me silence protection. Oh my god. There we go. And then... Let's give you... Let's... I think that's fine. Let's give him the Demon Rod, actually. And then for second I'm just going to give him the Mystic Soul because we want to hyper-focus on damage. Where's the Mystic Soul? Zeltaf, he's got the best items you can possibly have, so we'll just hook him up with some good shit. We'll give him the Warrior Soul to boost his damage, and we don't really care about Silence, but we do care about Sleep. Sleep is very bad, so we want to avoid that too. So I'll give you the silver glasses, we'll give you the silver glasses, and we're going to keep the rabbit's foot just so we can see if we can get stealable. I don't know if we're gonna... I don't fancy my chances very much, but we'll give it the old try. So we need to go and turn in this cat in order to trigger what we want to do here. So off we go. And now I need to remember what the hell this place was again. That's Arendite, that's Zachary. It's the floating island. Fuck me. I always forget where the hell this place is. I can always check the map, but that'd require effort. Okay, this is the desert. So that means it's right here. Alright, we're back here again. Hopefully for the last time. If things don't work out, we'll come back when we're stronger, because we do have access to better weapons. Alright, I got your cat, lady. We got a production charm. I'm so glad you found all my meows. Wait a second, what about Mini Meow? Oh, don't worry about him. He's been here the entire time. Huh? He's in the basement because it's one of his favorite places to crash around. Would you mind getting him? You want me to go into your basement, lady? Fucking weirdo. Oh my god. Alright, well, I guess we're going into this lady's basement. Don't think of it that way. Don't think of it that way. This does not look good. Why are there bones? Why? What happened here? Alright, let's get this over with. Is that Mini Meow? Okay. What the hell? Argosax engages Hyper Mode. And he has... Holy shit, hurts. He evaded my first attack. Alright, what do you got? Nothing. Well, the rabbit's foot is pointless. Alright, Argosax the Destroyer is the last cat, and it is a boss fight. He has no weakness, so just hit him with everything. I decided to maximize on sheer damage. So he has two modes. A hyper-offensive mode, nice damage. He has a hyper-offensive mode, which is in right now, and a defensive mode where he will just spam buffs and try to put you to sleep so he can continue to spam buffs. He can be silenced, so that's why we're gonna try and silence him. Because he does have magic, too. I don't know how the hell this cat can use magic, but whatever. This is an optional fight, so we don't have to do it. Let's just start slapping him with some buff debuffs. And let's start setting up our protection. I'm so glad I decided to set my protection. Alright, let's start hemorrhaging. And this is why I decided to use Phoebe over Lena. So that we can have Zeltaf constantly building up his stuff. We can lower this dude's stats with Plague Strike. And if we need to heal, we have healing. Because I would argue that, wow, that was a pathetic heal. Holy shit. Like, I get that her stats are kind of shit now because I gave her a bad weapon, but I forgot that Gloom Poison exists. So, whoops. Alright, one more. And then we need one more hemorrhage. Alright, Phoebe. We can always cure Rava. But I think what I'm going to do instead is innervate Garrett too. I accidentally innervated Zeltaf again. Alright, his damage is gone. It's just Firaga. I could always sub regen. Alright, let's start Shadow Walking. Get all our good stuff ready to go. Alright, we don't need any more of that. Let's Dust Strike. 2K. Okay, yeah. Let's up regen on our boy Zeltaf here for a measly 4 MP. He does not hurt that much, okay. But yeah, we'll just keep hitting him until he dies. Meanwhile, Garrett will set up our buffs. Nice evade. Okay, Zeltaf's kind of dying now. Let's just attack. Never mind. Let's try Kurava. Okay, that was nice. Alright. Big heals. We have a HP barrier now. Alright, sleepy mode, and then Meows is asleep. That's not much of a problem. This is why I wanted protection from sleep. 2,700, and I can just use heal to remove the sleep. Yeah, no, pal. No. You cannot have that. Malice blast him. On Zeltaf's turn, we're clicking Nullify immediately. No. No, I accidentally did it! I keep doing that! Oh, god damn it. Well, now he's gonna get HP. And he's using Harden. He is a Pokemon now, apparently. Alright, another Shadow Walk. Another Firaga. Now, use Nullify on the enemy this time! And I get HP back. And there goes my stats. I mean, I can always use Reflect. Let's put Innervate back up. Because I accidentally nullified my own fucking beneficial effects. Well, actually, I need to put it back up on Garrett, too. I have no idea how much health this fucking dude has and power. Okay. Boost your mate. You're not silenced anymore. We can steal buffs. Thanks, dude. Alright, innervate you too. Like, right now, buffs are good, but I feel like there's eventually going to be a point where I'm not going to want to use buffs, because there's apparently boss fights in the late game that have an ability that turn your buffs into debuffs. And that sounds terrible. I do not want to deal with that. I don't have enough MP anymore, do I? Yeah, I don't know. Alright, well, it's a good thing I have high ethers, so guzzle it down. And then just attack. Oh, it's over. That was fast. That was a lot less bad than I thought it was going to be. Like, once he enters sleepy mode, the fight was basically over. And we got 3,000 experience points. That was surprisingly tame. We didn't get any items. Alright, we have done it. We have gotten the last of the cats. Let's get out of here. I don't like the fact that you had... Lady, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are there bones down there? Finally, all of my meows have returned. Thank you for your help. Never talk to me again, lady. As a token of appreciation, the meows have decreed you are allowed to enter the Shrine of Meow. Yeah. Let's keep open the shrine. Go and claim your reward. Okay. Well, I hope there's not a fucking corpse in there. What the hell? The Mew Charm. That is our reward for grabbing all the cats. So what is this thing anyway? Because I don't know. Oh, here it is. No enemy encounters! Wow, actually, this was surprisingly worth it. That's basically the Moogle charm. I mean, that boss fight was surprisingly tame. It was a lot less bad than I was expected to be. I thought it was going to be a bloodbath. Considering all the all the corpses in there, I thought we were going to get slaughtered. 8,500 ways to Sunday in there. But apparently no. You know what? While we're here, actually. You know what? let's do the arena. Let's heal first, though. I have the money for the arena, and I need to make progress on that anyway. We can't finish the arena yet, because we need to get through the next couple of dungeons before the last ranks unlock. But I think we can do Platinum now. I'll go with the same party I have right now. I'm just gonna switch PB's weapon so she has something actually good that her magic stat's not getting absolutely bent over. But then I have all these Warlock staffs. Luckily, I didn't have to buy them. We don't buy items. We Thracia our way through the game by stealing from our enemies. Alright, Platinum rank is pretty expensive, though. I'm gonna save before we go in. I don't think I need to change my equipment. We're almost at 100 saves. Alright, how much are what are we doing with this time? 25,000 gold! Alright, let's go. Where are we fighting? What the hell are these things? Ah! Well then, we're off to a great start. Alright, Shadow Walk immediately. And then start blasting. Don't know what they're weak to, so let's just try stuff. Let's Death Nova one of them. Terminators. That's certainly a name for an enemy. Alright. We're gonna do the strat we did against the cat. Innervate Zeltath immediately, so that way he can do his thing. Look, okay, yeah, these guys are weak, never mind. Alright, this is free. Malice, finish them. They're weak to lightning, got it. Alright, Platinum rank, and our prize is 4 Phoenix Ashes and 800 prize points. So now we have reached Platinum rank, we now have access to these chests. Where we got Mega Phoenix for 1200. Remedy Plus. Mind Stone. Infernal Stone. Power Stone. Arcane Dust. And Essence of Mastery, which we can only buy one of for 3k. I have 3 of those right now, so I can get 3 of our final limit breaks. Which, everyone except Ray has one as far as I'm aware. All I know is I've only gotten like, what, 2? I think I got Phoebe's. No, I only got Garrett's. Cause oh right, yeah, I know why. I'm being stingy about those. Right, so, we can buy one Essence of Mastery. So, we need to be Master rank for those big boy chests. But, we'll come back for those eventually. We're gonna need more money if we want to participate in the arena more. But, we have finished some side stuff. There is one more side thing we need to do in Delphina, which is tied to Keiji's side quest, which we hadn't do. We've been able to do it ever since we got that broken sword a while back. But, I've been holding back on that, because I want to do it all at once. I need to find where this freaking place is again. Oh my god. I know I could just use the map, but I'm too lazy for that. Ow! Jeez, that fucking spooked the shit out of me. Alright, where the hell is this place? I already forgot. I'm lost again. Alright, this is Acre. This is where I was. Alright, it's right over here. Alright, let's go heal up, and then we will stop there for today. I'm going to put Lana back on the party. And then next time, we are going to go on an undersea adventure. Well, also we have to do a whole trading quest in Delphina. Because that's how we get an item that we need for Keiji's ultimate weapon. So that's going to be a whole wait, I have to leave this way, dummy. Oh my god. We have to leave this way, right? I'm sorry, Phoebe. You served your purpose. You are actually pretty useful. Like, I have now showcased the effectiveness of Innervate plus Zeltath. They really do make a good combination. Especially since we have Shadow Walk too. So next time, with our main squad, we will go on an undersea adventure. So I will see you then.